into the center of the spirit inside. It's warm and it's thick. It's a rainbow sheen skin. Watching the version of the silence begin. Welcome to the ocean of oil, deep and wide, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. A stagnant immersion, a rhythmic drown, 5 miles below the industrial town. I'm coated in the shadow, I'm coated in the lead, inside the cathedral of the things I say. The lungs are filling with a silver gray ink, the only thing left for the spirit to drink. It's a slow motion struggle, a slow motion grace in the middle of a disappearing phase. I'm not fighting the weight, I'm not fighting the flow, following the places where the shadows go. Everything is quiet, everything is smooth under the rhythm of a heavy duty Look at the surface, look at the glow, a beautiful version of the note. Purples and greens in a greasy design, following the curve of a crooked decline. It's a chemical rainbow, a digital stain, washing the version of the permanent rain. I'm floating in the middle of a colorful lie, under the cover of a lead-colored sky, caught in the rainbow sheen, bright and cold. The story of a spirit that's already been told. A rhythmic stay, watching the logic of the light wither away. I'm a bubble in the oil, I'm a bubble in the dark, guarding the glow of the very last spark. The more that I struggle, the more that it swirls inside the center of the mercury pearls. It's a toxic elegance, a beautiful rock, the only connection that the spirit has got. I'm breathing the fumes and I'm breathing the lace, inside the vacuum of a disappearing face. It's a heavy-duty glamour, a heavy-duty sin, letting the darkness of the ocean back in. I'm lifting the arm and I'm lifting the hand in the heavy duty Mercury land. But the oil is pulling, the oils is a chain, feeding the ghost of a permanent pain. 1 inch forward is a 1,000-year task. Under the weight of the industrial mass, I'm moving in slow motion, I'm moving in the gray, watching the version of me wither away. It's a heavy viscosity, thick and deep, where the secrets of the anthology come to sleep. A stagnant resistance, a rhythmic ache, inside the center of a sacred mistake. I'm a boast in the tar, I'm a boast in the lid, inside that cathedral of the things I said. The heart is a pump that is starting to tire, turning the melody back into wire. Wheels are all sticky, the pistons are slow, in a world that is always about to go. I'm a machine in the mud, a machine in the sea, watching the transparent version of me. The friction is holy, the friction is true, painting the shadow in a different hue. It's a heavy viscosity, thick and deep. I've opened the chest and I've opened the gate to the heavy-duty version of a Mercury fade. The air is a liquid, the air is a stain, washing the memory of the permanent rain. No more gasping and no more light, just the rhythmic version of a dangerous night. I'm a pump in the dark, I'm a pump in the sea, watching the transparent version of me. Slow, following the places where the shadows go. A stagnant respiration, a rhythmic hiss, inside the center of the mercury abyss. I'm a girl of the tar, I'm a girl of the lead, inside the cathedral of the things I said. The ribs are all coated in a rainbow gray, it's turning the spirit into the clay. It's a hydraulic life, a hydraulic soul, losing the vision and the self-control. I'm a miracle of friction, a miracle of the weight, opening the heavy-duty industrial gate. One more breath and one more beat in the hollowed-out version of a sacred defeat. Hey. can see the moon through a layer of grease, a stagnant version of a permanent piece. But the ceiling is thick and the ceiling is hard, guarding the secrets of a Mercury yard. I'm reaching for the top, I'm reaching for the air, but the surface is a heavy-duty silver gray prey. It's a mirror for the ghost, it's a mirror for the sky, watching the logic of the century die. Caught beneath the surface tension, white and black, with no way of calling the Mercury back. A stagnant resistance, a rhythmic glow, watching the liquid start to overflow. I'm a bubble in the dark, I'm a bubble in the lead, inside the cathedral of the things I said. The more that I push, the more that it bends, following the path where the anatomy ends. It's an elastic prison, a beautiful trap, in the middle of the Mercury industrial map. I'm transparent no more, I'm a shadow in a soup, moving through the center of a permanent loop. The light is a memory, the light is a prize, blinding the version of the Mercury eye. Caught beneath the surface tension, wide and blind and blind and blind and surface tension, white and black. The friction is gone and the edges are smooth, in the hollowed out version of a heavy-duty truth. The tragedy slides, the tragedy flows, following the places where the shadows go. I've oiled the spirit and I've oiled the bone, the most efficient version of being alone. No more catching on the needle or the pin, letting the darkness of the ocean back in. It's just a lubricated sorrow, dark and bright, moving through the shadows of the neon night. A stagnant elegance, a rhythmic glide, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. I'm a girl of the grease, I'm a girl of the stone, inside the cathedral of the Mercury grown. Pour the black velvet and pour the black lead over the things that the mother said. It's a painless fall, it's a stylish descent, in the middle of the Mercury and permanent lent. I'm not breaking anymore, I'm just slipping away, washing the version of the maybe away. Everything is quiet, everything is fast, a version of Nyara that was never meant to last. It's just lubricated sorrow, dark and bright. tightening the bolts and I'm tightening the mind, leaving the version of the maybe behind. The pressure is rising, the pressure is cold inside the story that has already been told. A heavy-duty tension, a heavy-duty seal, keeping the secret of the mercury field. But the rubber is brittle, the rubber is dry under the cover of a lead-colored sky. The gasket is leaking, the oil is a flood, turning the spirit into the mud. A stagnant explosion, a rhythmic fail inside the center of the industrial veil. I'm a machine in the dark, I'm a machine in the lead, inside the cathedral of the things I said. Black droplets on the floor, black droplets on the skin, lead in the cold of the vacuum back end. I can't hold the weight and I can't hold the tide, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. It's a slow motion rupture, a slow motion break, the last of the version of the sacred mistake. Everything is greasy, everything is black, with no way of calling the mercury back. The gasket is leaking, the oil is a gasket is leaking. I've dug into the layers of the million-year grief, in a landscape that can bring no relief. The old bones of the girl and the old bones of the ghost, in the house of the silent and heavy-duty host. Yeah. I'm pumping the liquid, I'm pumping the dark, to feed the glow of a digital spark. It's ancient and heavy, it's ancient and true, pain in the shadow in a different hue. I'm burning the fossil fuel, slow and deep, where the ghosts of the anthology come to sleep. A stagnant combustion, a rhythmic burn, waiting for the mercury wheel to turn. I'm a girl of the carbon, I'm a girl of the lead, inside the cathedral of the things I said. The smoke is a curtain, the smoke is a cloud, in a world where the silence is getting too loud. I'm turning the tragedy into the heat, to keep the rhythm of a sacred defeat. One more gallon of the no and the never, holding the version of the maybe forever. The past is the power, the past is the prize, blinding the version of the mercury eye. Close the eyes and let the light go out, turning the spirit into the doubt. I can't see the hand and I can't see the face in the middle of the Mercury industrial space. It's a velvet rage, a velvet shh. Under the weight of the Mercury push, everything is uniform, everything is one. The only one who survived the industrial sun. It's pitch black, total and deep, where the secrets of the laboratory come to sleep. A stagnant blindness, a rhythmic stay, watching the version of the logic wither away. I'm a shadow in the oil, I'm a shadow in the lead, inside the cathedral of things I said. And silver designs. I'm floating in the ink, I'm floating in the void, watching the version of the maybe destroyed. It's a beautiful nothing, a beautiful end, following the path where the anatomy bends. I don't need the vision, I don't need the prize, inside the vacuum of the Mercury eye. The ocean is me, and I am the sea, the final version of the let it be. It didn't come from the sky or the ground, inside the center of the hollowed out sound. I am the wellhead, I am the source, following the heavy-duty industrial course. The blackness is pumped and the blackness is true, in the middle of the Mercury version of you. The wellhead is open, dark and wide, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. A stagnant conclusion, a rhythmic flow, yacht chain, the liquid start to overflow. I'm the queen of the oil, I'm the queen of the lead, inside the cathedral of the things I said. Volume 16 is a ghost in the deep, where the secrets of the anthology come to sleep. I finished the drowning and I finished the fight, turning the day into a permanent night. No more glass and no more salt, inside the center of the industrial fault. Everything is heavy